Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Blade Trinity. And this movie came out in 2004 and it is the third Blade film. And I thought this movie was pretty bad, but at the very least it was kind of funny bad at points. And I was laughing at a decent amount at the film, and I was thoroughly entertained. And a lot of people just find this movie boring or just absolutely atrocious. And while I do agree with that, it's, for me personally, I just find it laughably stupid, and I can't even describe how bad it is at certain points because it just goes so far out there and it's so stupid, and I love it, and it's pretty entertaining. The acting in this movie is pretty bad throughout. Even Wesley Snipes wasn't that great in this movie, and well, he's probably giving the best performance in the film simply because of, he's just playing the same character that he has in the first two Blade movies. And that's just to be really cool. In this movie, he's toned back a bit and just doing things that are just, not very cool. And whenever they try to do that, it just comes across as either just lame or unintentionally funny. But at the very least, he gave the best performance in the film, even if that isn't saying all that much. Ryan Reynolds is not very good in this movie. I never bought him as the character that he's playing. I don't even remember the name of the character. And he was pretty bad. Anytime he tried to make a joke, it just fell flat. And the music choices were really bad. And it just really, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just bad. And the villain is terrible, and there's lots of overacting, and no character feels intimidating, and that kind of adds to the funny bad factor of the film. But when it comes to taking the film seriously, not so much. The special effects in this movie weren't very good either, and I never believed any of the effects that were being presented in the film. And this movie is just pretty broken at its core, and it has basically nothing to offer to the fans of the first two Blade movies. And the first two aren't great, but they know what they are and they just go with it. This movie has no idea what it is, and it's just stupid the whole movie, and just does whatever it feels like, and it just goes from A to B, and the journey to get there doesn't matter. And that's pretty much the whole film, and it's just a gigantic pile of events that characters go through, and they're not really connected all that much, and it was just really stupid. And the only parts that I really enjoyed about this movie were just the really funny parts when it wasn't even trying to be funny, like I've said already. And the action sequences in this movie are pretty bad, and there's too many cuts in a lot of them, and you can't really tell what's going on, and that was kind of annoying. But at the very least, there were some standout moments that made me laugh, and there's a really great action scene in the middle, and it's just a chase, and it's pretty funny. And there were lots of moments that I enjoyed. There were no characters in this movie that I found interesting, and all of the performances in this movie are bad, and there's nothing really interesting going on in this story, and this movie just had nothing to offer me when it came to being serious. And I know the series isn't really known for being serious, but unironically, it gave me nothing. And not to say that the first two films gave me a lot, but they were fun at least. I could rewatch Blade 1 and 2 again. Mainly 2 over just to get something out of it, even if it didn't offer me a whole lot. I still feel as though those first two have value, whereas this one doesn't, unironically. But if you're looking for a funny bad movie, then check it out. Because it just gets everything wrong. It's just amazing. How do you get this much wrong from just one film? You have movies that can get this somewhat right at the very least. And you just go to this and what happened? And I know that it was like a disaster behind the scenes, and you can just look that up because it's pretty much a gigantic story that I don't even want to get into because I don't want this review to take up 5 hours. So you can look that up if you want, but what we got is pretty bad. It's not good, and I would not recommend it to you unironically. Ironically, yes, I would. Unironically, no. And that's all I can really say about it. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Blade Trinity a 2 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Blade Trinity, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Changing Lanes. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.